What's up guys, Scarlet here, hope you're having a good day. Today's video we're going to be talking about the new DCU slate that James Gunn has announced, but for anybody new to the channel, I mainly talk about Spider-Man related news, including games, movies, TV, and as well general Marvel, some DC news like this video, so if that's your cup of tea, subscribe, turn notifications on to stay up to date. Who do you think would win in a fight, Superman or the Flash? Comment down below. So as you may have heard, unless you're living in a Batcave, James Gunn has set fire to the internet by announcing his DCU slate. This announcement has half the fan base of DC excited and the other half very iffy from what I've been hearing at least. Me personally, I don't even know like half of these characters he announced. I'm just excited for like the obvious ones. But with that being said, let's get straight into this. The first chapter is going to be called Gods and Monsters, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory considering the announcements that he continues on to make. And the projects that are announced are not like the entire chapter. There's going to be more announced like at a later date, I don't know when. So he basically started off by saying he's going to make the games, movies, TV shows, animation, everything all connected into one big story. But with that being said, anything outside of that will be labeled as DC Elseworlds titles, like how they do it in the comics. They have like the main DC universe, but anything outside of that main DCU are Elseworld stories that take place like in their own universes separate from the DCU. This is so that it doesn't confuse any fans, and I think it's a good idea. And he even said that there's going to be like a different logo, I believe, so instead of whatever new DC intro they have, it will not say DCU or whatever, it will rather say DC Elseworlds, which is interesting and a good idea to avoid confusion for mainly the casuals, because you know obviously the fans and like the nerdy people like us are gonna like obviously know, oh yeah, this isn't in the main DCU. And he said that in this Elseworlds category will be the Batman universe, aka the Reeves Batman universe, will fall under this Elseworlds category along with the Joker series as well. Again, I think this is a good idea, so not off to a bad start so far. So the new DCU starts off with Creature Commandos, and I have no absolute fucking clue what this is, but I'm gonna say the animation looks pretty sick, and that character with the fiery skull looks so sick, so I will definitely like give this show a shot. But what the fuck is wrong with bro on the right hand side? Like, you good, bro?
Perk 10, I just popped up perk 10. Perk 30, I just popped up perk 30.
But the next thing that he mentions is that he's going to have characters from animation move into live action and back and forth and so on. I think this will be interesting because like it's sort of like a new approach. Like, I don't know, from my knowledge, this is like untreaded territory in comic book media, like in live action and stuff like that. So I think this will be interesting, but very weird to like grasp the concept of it at first. He then says Shazam is going to come out and go straight into the Flash, which he says is a great movie and he loves it and that it will reset the universe. Wonder if he loves it because it's the end of the Snyderverse or the fact that it's the beginning of his universe. But then Blue Beetle will come out and then Aquaman. After those, his universe will officially begin in live action with Superman Legacy written by him, and it will be coming out July in theaters on the 11th in 2025. This is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not the biggest Superman fan, but cool stuff, you know. Just hopefully like they do it good, because you know a lot of people are not happy about, you know, Henry Cavill. But next up, he's launching an HBO Max series titled Lanterns, and obviously this will be about some Green Lanterns, but they're going to be in outer space, and that they will essentially be space cops watching over Precinct Earth that ends up finding some shit out that ties into the bigger story of the DC universe. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this sounds pretty interesting. I know of Green Lantern, I don't know about Green Lantern like that, but on paper this sounds definitely like interesting, so I might check this one out as well. The next project announced was The Authority, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I have no clue who these people are. Can't you tell I'm a Marvel fan at heart? But I guess these are Wildstorm characters from DC. They are a group of heroes that think the world is broken and needs to be fixed. Now this next one is very interesting and got me super hyped. He announced the Batman the Brave and the Bold, and that it will be a seasoned Batman meeting his son Damian Wayne, I think the name was, for the first time after 10 years. And this is the beginning of the Bat family, which is definitely cool and interesting to see. That's something that we haven't seen on the big screen yet, from my knowledge at least, or we haven't seen it in a long time, I think. Then next up, we have a Booster Gold TV show, and again, zero clue who this is. I kind of like his costume though, but I guess he's a loser from the future who uses future tech to come back in time and become a superhero. so that he can be loved. And then, oh my god, this has me super excited. I have high hopes for this film, but he announced Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. I hope this film will be good, and they better cast someone good. I love the CW Supergirl show. The first few seasons were great, but kind of went downhill after 3 or 4. But the casting of Supergirl for that show, I think it was, who was it? Melissa Benoist, however you say that. She played her very well, I think. Hopefully they find someone as good as her, if not better. After that, he announced this absolute fucking demon of a unit, Swamp Thing. I have zero clue who this is as well, but this man looks fucking terrifying. Sorry for my lack of knowledge when it comes to DC. I literally just like 3 characters: Supergirl, Batman, and Flash. I don't know any of these other people other than, like, of course, you know, Green Lantern, Superman, like the obvious ones, but those aren't really my cup of tea. I don't know too much about them other than like Superman's origin story and a couple of his villains. So now I'm gonna pass it on to you guys. What do you guys think of James Gunn new DCU so far from what we have heard, and who do you think would win in a fight, Superman versus the Flash? I would love to see your opinions on both in the comments below. With that being said, thank you for taking time out of your day to click on this video. If you are new to the channel and enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button in the middle by clicking on my logo. If you already have subscribed, don't forget to hit the bell to turn notifications on to stay updated. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Lets me know if you guys want more of this type of content. Don't forget to check out my latest video on the left about the Batman 2 announcement, including a release date, or on the right hand side, a video or a playlist picked for you by YouTube's algorithm. Again, hope you have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.